Okay, so we had the question come up about whether or not a Z had a line of symmetry in it or not. So we're going to do just a little demonstration to demonstrate if a Z has a line of symmetry. So first, before I do that though, we're going to do a letter O. So I have a letter O here, okay? To show that an O has a line of symmetry, look, if we fold the O in half, it meets itself perfectly. Okay, so if this O took a look in the mirror, this is what it would look like. Okay, it would open right up and it would be the letter O. Okay, there's also another line of symmetry in the O this way. Okay, we could fold it in half perfectly on itself. Alright, and then we open it up and it's the letter O. Okay, so that's the lines of symmetry in a letter O. Now, in a real letter O, where if it was perfectly circle, we could just keep folding it in half multiple times because it would fold all the way around. But this O I made to look more like an oval, more like a zero. So that's just to give you a perfect demonstration of what a line of symmetry does look like. Now look what happens when I try the same thing with the letter Z. Okay, because the question was, well there, now we're in Oz. Okay, the question was if we could do it with the letter Z or not. So what I'm going to do is I'll try. I'm going to take the letter Z and I'm going to fold it forward. Because this looks like it might be mirror image. But then look what happens when I try to fold a Z on itself. I end up with a funny looking triangle. Okay? So that tells me that that is not a line of symmetry for the Z, because I would have to try to do some other strange thing. If I try to fold it this way, I end up with an arrow. That doesn't work. Okay, if I try to fold it, I don't know, maybe even in half this way, again I get a triangle. So the Z is not going to fold the same way. See how the O folds so nicely in half just like that? It meets itself. The Z doesn't meet itself, it misses itself. Okay, and we end up with some funny looking shapes. So that's why the O has lines of symmetry, but the Z does not. Very good question.